Welcome to another edition of Cranky Gun Reviews. Just wanted to do a little quick review on my newly acquired Ruger GP100 357 Magnum. So a few weeks back, I was looking at one of my favorite shops, Four Seasons in Woburn, Mass. And they often get in trade-ins, and this was something that they had just had traded in. I'd never shot a GP100 before. The closest thing I ever shot was my Smith & Wesson Model 15, but I'd already heard real good things about these, that they were very tough guns. They're basically indestructible. If you wanted something that you could shoot a lot and have it last a long time, this would be a good gun to use. So this one popped up for sale, and again, just like my Model 15, it's a 4-inch barrel, so it's a nice symmetric gun. You know, same size grip almost as the barrel, so it's rather symmetric. Has the nice Hogue. This is actually original Ruger grip, but it's actually made by Hogue, I believe. And just a real smooth revolver. Fires great. The sights on it are really good. Fully adjustable rear sights on it, and it does have kind of a white outline on the rear sight. Front sight's just a black ramp, but very easy to see when you're on target. And I just took this thing out and put about 20 rounds through it last week when I was out at the range. And very smooth trigger, like I said in my video, and just for posterity's sake, it is clear. Like I said in my last range video, it has almost like a two-stage trigger. So you pull it back to about there and it hits a wall, and then you just tug it a little bit more and it drops the hammer. So you can actually almost hear it. Has like a clunk and then drops the hammer. So very nice double stage trigger. Single action mode, very nice trigger as well. This particular model, I'm not sure when it was made. I'm gonna have to look it up, but it's a very nice example of a blued 357 Magnum GP100. It's another thing you don't see very often. I do tend to like the blued revolvers better than the stainless, or I just like them because they're less common. I think everybody wants a stainless revolver because they're utilitarian, they don't rust very easily, they're pretty easy to keep clean. I do happen to like a nice blued revolver. So this particular one, again, it's 357 Magnum, so you can shoot 38 Special, 38 plus P, or 357 Magnum through it. You can also shoot 38 357 Magnum shot shells through it, which I have some of as well. But very nice condition. This particular pistol was hardly used from what I can tell. There's no real marks up here. I mean, you can see a little bit of a circle from the rounds, just kind of like a brass ring. But if these are shot a lot of times you're going to see basically an impression of each one of the rounds from the cylinder. Also, there's no flame cutting or anything like that on the top of the frame up here. It's been kept very clean. I just cleaned it at the beginning of this video, just to show you guys how I do revolver cleaning. Pretty simple to keep it clean as long as you do it basically every time you shoot it. But very nice revolver, like I said, good trigger, super comfortable in my hand. My hands are not huge, but this particular grip fits my hand amazingly well. So very nice gun. Price on these, I think they're supposed to be around $600, $650, something like that. This one was a little bit more expensive than that. I did take a Ruger 1022, my laminate stock model. It was just basically a factory laminate stock. It wasn't a Boyd stock or anything like that. But I did take that gun and traded it in. Again, didn't quite get as much for that as I wanted to, but it did help me on the price of this gun. So took the trade in on that, bought this, and I couldn't be happier. So now I have two 4-inch revolvers. The Model 15-2 and this GP100. This is 357 Magnum. The other one's 38 Special. But very nice revolvers. I highly recommend if anybody wants just a good shooting, well-built revolver, that they look at the Ruger line. Both the SP101 and the GP100 have been awesome for me. The SP101, even though it just has a standard U-notch sight like a Jframe has, I'm still very accurate at that. Like 7 to 10 yards, even 12 yards or so. I'm very accurate with the SP101, and this one as well. Great pistol to take out target shooting. Like I said, it has pretty good sights on it. The trigger's good on it, and it has a nice balance. So when you're holding it in your hand, I mean, it's a little bit front heavy, but it has this massive grip on there, so you can get a really good purchase with all your fingers on there. Give it a good squeeze, and it's pretty easy to hold up. So that's just a little short video on the Ruger GP100. Thanks for watching Cranky Gun Reviews. Have a great weekend. God bless America, and make sure you support your 2A rights.